Hello and welcome to an update of the to harvest or not to harvest bins. Today is going to be just a quick video. We are going to just feed these guys up, and now I want both bins to process all the bedding, and this way we can just weigh the worms out and finish this experiment and see which bin has the largest population of worms and cocoons. So I'm going to feed these guys up first. This is where we fed last week. And of course, the notorious apples. Forever working on the apples. It takes a while, of course, to break down, but that's okay. They're just gonna have a little extra food in here. But this is looking nice. So I'm just turning everything over a little bit. Yeah, the material here is quite flaky because we removed the majority of the castings. It gets drier than the bin where all the castings are still there. So when we go there, you'll see how compact everything gets, even though I tend to keep it running fairly smoothly, but still. So I guess I'm going to feed them right here. Let me give them a pumpkin. I've never fed a whole pumpkin before, so a neighbor gave this to me. So I'm not sure how long it will take for it to decompose, but you know, that's okay. We have time, and I'm going to cover this up. I'm not going to give him any more bedding. We'll mark the place where we fed, because I want them to process all the bedding they already have in here. And we'll do the same thing with this bin. Look at how much material is in here, and it gets really compacted towards the bottom, although it's not at all wet. You can see there's no liquid of any kind, but still it gets really compact. And when I put the lids back on, the bin that has been harvested does not get any moisture at all on the lid, whereas this particular bin gets some condensation on the lid, and that is only because of all the castings that are in here and because how well the castings retain moisture. That is why. So let's do the same thing here. Just flip the material, get some air to the bottom. When I get ready for harvesting any bin, I do the same thing. I flip the material and aerate so that the very bottom can dry out a little bit as well. Babies. Lots and lots of, these are all babies. Look at that. That's in the apples. Okay. All right, I did that. And we are going to feed these guys up as well. Let's get this. go. That's just a little oyster shell because my eggshell is still waiting to be put through the grinding process. I've been a little lazy this week, but I'll get to it. And then we'll just mark the area where we fed, and we'll leave them alone to work on the food and the bedding. And that's it. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week.